Wait, it's live.
Are we live?
Yes.
In that case, I think it's time to welcome everybody to today's live session. I think sometimes it's good to do a live because it's easy and it makes us upload more. So today's kind of a bonus vlog. Well, not a vlog, but it's a bonus upload because I got so many questions yesterday in regards to business, education, school, passion, all this. So we're gonna bang away with a whole bunch of questions, and we have Miss Janine behind the camera.
I'm trying to.
Working with the camera.
Doesn't look like it's 100% focus.
No?
Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Okay. Hey guys.
But is it focus or not?
Like it's focus, but it's not 100% focus. But I don't think it can be 100% focus.
It should be.
Or maybe my eyes.
We're starting
guys,
off real strong.
Is it 100% focus?
Let us know in the comments, focus or no.
Is it focus? It's focus, okay.
It's focus. Perfect.
I just
Thank
have
you so
blurry
much.
eyes.
That is the beauty of live, that you can ask a lot of questions. And sorry. So let's bang away with a whole bunch of questions, and I'm gonna try to get through as many as we can. And I hope you guys think it's okay that now we're on a Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, 4 p.m. schedule. So this is just a bonus. And for those of you that commented on my Instagram picture saying that vlogs are boring now, all you do is talk. We've been riding an air balloon. We've been slip and sliding down sand dunes. We have been zorballing quads in the desert and done a million things. So this is just, this is bonus. Don't count this in. So if you don't like me talking, you shouldn't watch. But for those of you who want to see if I have any advice to offer that I would have told myself when I was 17, then I think you should stay and watch. So, Yanni, you want to hit it off with...
Should I say the name of the people who have asked or no?
I think it's quicker...
If I don't.
Yeah, up to you.
Okay. First question. Would be interesting to know how your motivation for the vlog is and how you're looking on it for the future. Can you imagine that one goal was to hit the 1 million mark? I'm not blaming you, but the schedule has been very off the last month or so the motivation would be nice to hear about.
So, the reason for the Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday schedule is because I've learned more about YouTube, and consistency is super, super key on YouTube. And when we travel like we do, and we have bad internet or we don't have internet, then it's hard to keep that. But if we go with this schedule, it means that we can stay ahead of everything. So that means that it's fun, because basically if I have to do a video where I'm like, I really need to work, then it's not fun to film. But now when I'm like ahead, I'm like, maybe we should do a vlog today. So I think with this schedule, it's fun again. So my motivation with the vlog is just, we want to create fun stuff, and it needs to be fun. If it's not fun, like, we're not going to do it. So hopefully that should help. And in terms of the million mark has never been a goal for me. My goal is to check the views on the videos and see how that's doing, because that to me is a better way of judging how we are doing on with our YouTube channel. So I check the comment, I read every comment. I don't have the time to answer to all of it, but know that I read everything and I check views. But now motivation is great. We have some non-sitting in the couch vlog coming tomorrow at 4 p.m. where we ran around more than ever. So motivation is good right now. It's fun.
Good. Next question. Have you been a man of action early on?
I think I've always had a million ideas and I've always done a million things. And I mean, one good example, I don't know if I've told you guys this, but I always wanted the cool snowboard gear when I was a kid, but we couldn't afford the cool snowboard clothing and stuff like that when we were young. So I found a pair of ripped pants that I bought like for $2, and I took the logo. It was a pair of West Beach pants, and my mom sewed up a jacket that I drew out, and I was probably 10, 12 years old at this point. So I drew a jacket, mom put that West Beach patch in, and I'm like, God, I have the coolest things. So I've always like figured out a way to get what I want to get, even though we couldn't get like the actual thing. And then when it came to skiing, I was missing the rails in Ora, like the rails you slide on metal with your skis. And I'm like, why doesn't Ora build rails? And instead of like being upset about it, I went to the metal factory, bought a whole bunch of pipes, a welding machine, and I taught myself how to weld rails. So I guess, yes, I've always been pretty into making things happen in one way or the other.
Yeah.
So I do.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, I've always been crazy, if that's what you want to know.
Yes. Okay. If you could get a university degree in something, what would it be?
Probably in graphical design, because I keep doing all these like print designs for like merch and stuff, and I'm always like, God, that's so bad, and I throw it all away and I get really upset. So I would have loved to be better at design things.
Okay.
But now I just have to try my way and get better as I go. I'm in the...
You know you can go to school even if you're old.
Yeah, but now I'm in the school of life where I learn things. Because the thing is, the more you do stuff, the better you get. So and the only way for me to get better at things is to kind of do home studies. Like I've been watching a bunch of YouTube tutorials. I've been making new zipper pullers today, but they're sitting on a bag I can't show. But yeah, I try to, now when I have a little more time, I try to learn the things that I wish that I knew how to do. And the only way to learn is to practice.
Yes. Okay. Do you let people into your life easily?
What would you say?
I would say you used to, but not anymore.
I would say that I'm super open to get to know new people. Like we met people in the Morocco trip that we'd never met before that I'm now texting with, because if you feel that the person you meet is great, then I'm really easy. But when it comes to, I guess you become hesitant towards people if you feel like they want something from you and you don't have like a mutual relationship. So I think I'm more cautious of like finding out why a person wants to get to know me.
Yeah.
I think. But yeah, generally I like meeting new people.
Same.
And we did go on a fan trip to the Maldives last year with 20 of our viewers.
That was fun.
And I think that's maybe not normal if you don't let people in that easily. But we like meeting new people.
Okay, there's a few long questions and a few short questions. What do you prefer?
Whatever you think. So the reason we're reading the questions here is because when all the questions come in normally, they're so quick that I feel like we miss all the important questions. So I hope it's okay, even though it's a live session, that we're reading from the Instagram questions we got.
Yeah. How do you manage to sustain your amazing lifestyle?
I think I managed to sustain what we're doing now because I am constantly worried about, like I'm such an optimist in one way and a pessimist in the other way. I think I wake up every morning feel like I need to do so many things to not suck. And I never think that I do enough things, so I always feel like, yeah, I just work hard on a lot. Like the other day, Yanni had been sleeping all day, so she was sick. She woke up at 4 and I woke up and I'm like, I can't fall asleep. I'm like, should we grab a coffee? Like start our day early. So at 4 a.m. we started working, and then we worked until noon, and then we were watching TV, and I was like, God, it's so nice to have a regular Sunday. And then I realized, oh wait, we already worked 8 hours before noon on a Sunday. So
yeah, amazing lifestyle.
Yeah, if you want something, you got to work for it. Simple as that.
Yes. Okay. Hi Jon, I'm a student now. What do you advise me to do after graduating? How do you think I can find my thing to be doing in life?
I think it's super hard to advise someone on what they should do in life. I think it's a matter of looking at what you like doing, what you think you are good at, and where there is an opportunity for work. So I think you have to weigh in all the factors, but I think number one is to start really thinking about what do you enjoy, because it's so easy. Like, okay, you have these things that you should be doing, but it's good. I think it's the best thing is to start with what you like doing, and then sort of question yourself, like, am I good at all at this? Or I mean, if you're 4 foot tall and you want to be a height jumper, that might not be ideal. So a little bit of realism, and but generally, if you don't like what you're doing, you are never going to get good at it. So try to find something you like.
And also don't listen too much to other people.
Yeah, do what you want to do. Never, like, if you're, here's a good example. I was in school in Monaco, and we were watching X Games on TV, and I was like, God, I want to do that. And then at this point I was ski racing, and my friend's like, you can't do that. Like, you're here, you're a ski racer, like, these guys are incredible. And I'm like, I can do it. So if I would have listened to the people around me, I would have never started freestyle skiing. But I was always pretty good at, going my own way and just not caring what other people thought. Of course, it's good to listen, see if they have a valid argument, but I think it's important to really go for what you want to do.
Yes. When did you know that you wanted to start a company, and how did the beginning of the company go?
So first company I started was like a clothing, like t-shirt and hoodie brand, and I didn't know anything about anything, and I put maybe 10,000 euro into it, and nothing worked whatsoever. So it was a terrible investment, and I guess I learned something. I didn't learn much because I was so ignorant. I didn't know anything, that I really truly sucked. And then the more things I've done, the more I learn, everything from production to the finances, to production, to marketing and everything. So I think I knew early on that I wanted to do things, and then it all, like, now it's like I look at a product and I'm like, God, I wish that existed. So now, like, I won't start a business to be like, I can make a lot of money there. It always starts with an idea of improving something when I think of a new business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What 3 things would you like to change in the future?
If we're talking about my life, that's so hard. That's a hard question. What do we want to change?
I don't know.
We want to find a balance between working on the computer and always delivering, to waking up on a Sunday and just waking up and like, oh, like, today's my day off. That's one thing I want to change. I want to be able to separate my time off to when I feel like I should be working, which I'm terrible at.
Maybe we should have Saturdays off.
Yeah, we've been saying that, but we're... but I'm like, you're on the computer. Yeah, but I'm just blogging. So separate time, work time from free time. I'd love to change that. I want to change our nutrition and training, because you feel like one thing's good for you, but then you travel so much and you don't have enough time, and you prioritize wrong. Because I know that when you stay active, you feel really good, which we did yesterday in yesterday's vlog. So check that out at 4 o'clock. That's why if I look tired today, it's because we had a very active day yesterday. And then last thing, I want to have a kid and a dog.
That's what you want to change for the future.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a hard question.
How did you know that Janni was the girl you wanted to marry?
Well,
that took a long time.
No. I mean, I'm trying to think of the reason. Well, when I thought about my life, thought about Janni, thought about everything, and I realized that there couldn't be anyone that could be a better life partner than Janni, that's when I'm like, we need to order that ring, because no matter what happens, I won't find anything close to what I have now.
And because you love me.
Yeah, I love you too, but like, that was the one decide. Like, you love is one thing, but I think, really loving, respecting, and that's really important as well.
Yes.
God, we're getting deep here.
And talking about marriage and kids and stuff, are you planning on traveling with kids?
That's the one reason I see to really build a company and sell it for billions, because it looks like traveling in a private jet with kids looks really nice compared to a crying, puking kid in a regular plane. But what do you say, Ali?
I say whenever that happens, we get to see then, because you never know how the kid will be.
Yeah, I think
some kids are super calm and super chill, and some kids are crazy.
Yeah,
like I was when I was a kid.
Yeah, and like I was too. Like
exactly.
I was just gonna say, the chance.
So we're probably not gonna travel.
I think both me and Janni look forward to a life that includes a little less travel, a little more grocery shopping, and the boring stuff. But when you've lived like we've lived for the past 5 years, you start to appreciate that more and more. And the more you grow up, the more you start. You grow up a little, which is nice. But traveling, sure, not as much though.
Okay, and a weird question. How drunk were you at midnight during New Year's Eve, I guess?
It was funny. I was looking at that video and I'm like, God,
We weren't even drunk.
No, I had 1 glass of wine and 2 glasses of champagne, but because we had the light and it was dark.
And just the feeling over there, I think everyone was just like, ah!
Yeah, so if you consider a glass of wine and 2 glasses of champagne really drunk, then I was really drunk, but in reality, no, I was not drunk, even though I looked drunk.
Yes.
Because I still haven't been drunk since 2.5 years. I don't like getting drunk.
No.
I'm done with that. That kills productivity the next morning and also kills control. I realize you can have fun without alcohol. I never thought I'd say that, but you actually can.
Yes. Okay, this question is actually very interesting. When do you feel you've achieved everything with the vlog? Like, this is it, I'm done? Or are you planning on vlogging until you're like 50? And what motivates you to keep on going?
I think it's... So, basically, the comments on the videos changes almost everything. Like, if I see comments like, God, I love this video, it was so cool to get to see that, or interesting what you thought about that, and if it's positive comments, then it's super fun and it's something I want to continue doing. But if people say, God, now you're boring and you were better before, blah blah blah, then it's kind of like, yeah, we're watching the documentary or the movie on Björn Borg, and he was kind of like, well, if I'm not winning, then I might as well quit. And I think that's, if you guys love what we do, we're going to continue for a long time, I think. But I think now we're on a schedule where we can live a normal life as well, which makes me happy, and it's fun to vlog, because when you're feeling like it's constant, then it's hard to get better at what we do, and if you don't get better, then it's not that fun.
Yeah.
Now it's fun. So yeah, it's like such a big question because it's so hard to answer to. But for now, we're just going to continue, and we'll see how the comments say. If you guys say we suck, then we'll probably do something else. If you like it, we'll continue.
Okay, so most questions are, I see a lot of comments about Marcus, just Marcus ? I don't understand why.
I think it's because Marcus is coming on the Snore Tour next week.
Ah, okay.
So that, I guess that's...
It's been a lot of comments. Marcus.
But what's the question?
Just Marcus ?
Marcus ?
Or just Marcus?
Yeah, so Marcus is going to join us for the Snow Tour in Norway next week. So then we're going to be able to see Marcus and you reunite with him and catch up to what he's been up to the last 10 months. So make sure, I promise, there'll be a lot of Marcus in week and a half.
Yeah.
If there's no other question.
And now people are writing, Janni ? No, I also saw comments, I feel better, I'm not sick anymore, but I'm still super tired. And also see comments, I knew she was pregnant. No, I am not pregnant. And I will let you know when and if I'm pregnant. I was just having a stomach flu. Woohoo!
Really, really bad one, but I was collecting a lot of boyfriend points.
Yes, you
being a
did.
nurse.
But I am not pregnant.
No pregnancy here.
No, just a lot of Christmas food.
Yeah, there was a couple more people that got sick coming home from Morocco, so I think it was a flu they all caught.
Yeah.
But no pregnancy.
No. And then I've seen a lot about Lord Hans. When he's, yes, pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant.
Come on, you don't tell a girl she's pregnant. Like, that's... if she's not pregnant, that's not nuts.
No. I don't care too much though, but you don't have to ask because I'm not.
Yeah, but it's like a general rule. Until someone is pregnant, you don't tell them.
No, unless someone is telling you that they're pregnant.
I mean, you've seen that on like Friends and TV shows like that, and you're like, oh, what are you having? I'm not pregnant.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to avoid that one.
And about Hans, when is he ready?
Hans should be ready for Snow Tour, but I have been traveling a little too much, so I haven't been able to connect with Absolute. So I'm trying to get a hold of Absolute to see how everything's going.
Yeah. So now you know. And now you've had live for 19 minutes and 30 seconds. Do you want another question or no?
I think we still have a ton of questions left.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to cut this live here because I think a video on YouTube, it's better to not go over 20 because if I was watching myself for more than 20, I'd get bored. So we're going to pick up the rest of the questions on a later date. But for now, we're going to end it because we need to pack up, heading out to Marbella tomorrow. And we also need to do some magic editing power on yesterday's vlog, which we had a lot of fun shooting. So check back tomorrow, 4 p.m. We have now started the year off right in the times that we promised, so now you actually know when to go to YouTube and check for the videos.
Yeah.
And I think that's all we have today. I hope you guys thought that some of the answers were helpful in some ways, and if you thought me talking was boring, then check back tomorrow. Less talking. I don't like me talking either, but...
Here's the long ending again. Ciao!
I don't know how to do short endings. So, à demain, c'est fini pour aujourd'hui, et ciao.
Au revoir. Ciao. But I don't know how to end this.
Just push end live.
There's no end live.
Is it behind the cup?
No.
Let me see.
It's a cross.
End streaming.